Hello, gorgeous. My name is Dusty, and this is the Scorpio Priestess. If you like my vibe, I would appreciate your likes and your subscribes. If you already have, thank you. If you have donated to my channel energetically, monetarily, or in any way, Scorpio, thank you. I really appreciate you, and I will always look at you as part of my blessing. If you would like to purchase a personal reading, you can do that by visiting scorpiopriestess.com. It is in the description of this video, as well as a link in the bio. I am running a 15% off 1-year anniversary sale, and you can use that code by just putting in code 1YEAR in the checkout section on my website for readings $30 and above. If you would like to enter to win $825, you can do that by entering gratitude in the comment section down below, liking and subscribing. But if you're doing well for yourself, let's pass this on to our family members who could use that extra come up. Everybody, anybody is welcome to enter to win a free half-hour FaceTime reading by just entering readings in the comment section down below, liking and subscribing. With that being said, let's hop directly into this energy. We are seeing what is coming over the course of the next 7 days in our overall life and well-being, monetarily as well as in love. But first, our affirmation. I have enough. I do enough. I am enough. I have enough. I do enough. I am enough. I have enough. I do enough. I am enough. Over the course of the next 7 days, you possibly may be feeling like you don't have enough, Scorpio, or like you are not enough. And Spirit is asking you to remind yourself that you have enough. You will always have enough. Remember, God is your provider. The universe provides for me. Every day, remind yourself that the universe always provides for me. I have huge blessings about to pour into my life. The universe is my provider. God is my provider. Just by opening that frequency up, just by vibrating at that frequency, you are letting the universe know that I am open to receive all abundance in all forms. I will always have enough. You are enough. If over the course of the next 7 days you start to feel in some situation that you are not enough, say this affirmation. That way, when you start to have these feelings again, you will automatically start to have positive thoughts if you fill it with positive affirmations. Over the course of the next 7 days, it looks to me like there may be some Mars energy. You may feel like you're being punished at work, or somebody may be punishing you, or you may feel like you have to work extra hard, or you're picking up the slack somewhere for somebody else. For some of you, you're creating, though. You're building. 9th house here of seeking, adventure, higher education, religion. You may be really, diving into a new religion or learning something, creating something. For some of you, over the course of the next 7 days, you could possibly have somebody that wants to work on a relationship with you, that wants to come in and really put in the work in some facet of your life, whether this is love with a friend, a family member, whatever the case is. For others, you may have something that you're working on, a creation that you're working on, that you want to bring into something you're trying to manifest here to make extra money, or perhaps just for fun, some kind of creative endeavor. Your higher self has pulled strength. The message from your higher self is the presence of this card signals that the strength to overcome a pressing challenge is approaching. There are 2 types of strength, outer and inner. Aggressive outer strength relies on force to push through adversity. It is a powerful approach, but it relies on compulsion, control, which is insecure and exhaustive energy. However, you are being asked to avoid harnessing the energy of aggressive outer strength, since it derives from fear-based beliefs that you must fight to be seen, heard, believed, understood, and accepted. Do you see what I mean? There's something coming up over the course of the next 7 days that you may feel like you aren't enough, and it may trigger you. So your ego starts acting out. By pulling this card, your higher self requests that you call upon the quiet inner strength that evolves from fortitude. Fortitude means having the emotional power to overcome adversity. Through fortitude, you learn how to mindfully assess situations properly, observe your thoughts and emotions, and respond thoughtfully and wisely to an experience rather than react aggressively and impulsively to a difficult situation. Inner strength comes from harnessing the building up your fundamental muscles. When faced with stressful and challenging situations, it will be your inner strength that helps you overcome. If you feel currently lack of strength to manage surmount distressing challenges, look to the past to see how you've overcome trials and tribulations. In order to overcome a challenging situation, you will need to realize your courage and your inner resolve. Call upon your inner strength to assist you on a difficult part of your journey. If you feel it isn't enough, ask your higher self for further assistance through this trial in your life. So for some of you, you've been going through a lot of life trials. You've had to call upon your inner strength. And in the next 7 days, for some of you, you may just be realizing how strong you have actually become. Sometimes we don't know how strong we are until we are faced with the very worst of situations. And then we show ourselves. Sometimes you may even be surprised on how strong you really are, Scorpio. You have the inner strength within you. And if you have been faced with a challenging situation, or if you are faced with a challenging situation in the course of the next 7 days, take a step back, take a deep breath, and ask your higher self. Call upon your angels, your ancestors, and the divine to help you work your way through whatever challenges may be coming. For a lot of you, it's not really challenges, it's just more change, and change is scary for anybody. But for Scorpios, we are fixed signs. We like routines. We get into our same vibe. Things, it's change can be scary. I will honestly say at this time of my life, I enjoy change. I look forward to change because I am no longer afraid of what bad thing could happen. I know that I have the inner strength to make it through anything. And so do you. Do you hear me? You can make it through the worst of situations. And when you realize that what is the worst thing that's going to happen, and start asking yourself those questions, what's the worst thing that's going to happen if a lover doesn't come back? I'll move on. I'll heal. What's the worst thing that's going to happen if I lose my job? I'll find another one. It could be better. It could be more money. Better things could come into your life. When things leave, no, it's just because new doors are about to open for you. When you lose something, it always means there's something new behind the corner. I understand that nothing can change or evolve without movement. For a lot of you, there's a lot of change happening in your life right now. You've had to call upon your inner strength, most likely here in relationships. For some of you, you not only lost a lover, but you have lost like the friend group around it, or their family, or something like this. For some of you, you became very close with somebody that's attached to this person that you now no longer have in your life either. For others, you're getting used to sharing custody with children. You're really going through so much change that you've had to call upon your inner strength. Some of you may not even realize how strong you actually are. I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good. Spirit is asking you in the next 7 days to attract in the right helpful people and not stay in toxic connections. If something is not healthy for you, it has got to go. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. For some of you, you are being asked here to look at the challenges around you that maybe other people have created, and ask yourself or remind yourself that they have their own healing journey as well, that perhaps it's been about them and their healing and their growth. And every situation involving another person, it's not just about you or your life lessons, it is about them as well. And sometimes we lose sight of that. For some, you have been on a journey with somebody that's been pretty tumultuous, and it would be very helpful for you to take a step back and ask yourself, what are they supposed to learn from this journey? What are they learning? They have their own healing journey as well. moving over to your money, I feel for a lot of you here, there could be some dark times with your money. You could be in some dark times right now. Maybe you don't have enough to pay the bills. Maybe you're just living paycheck to paycheck. Perhaps you're not happy at work for some. For others, you are really, really in a place of learning about your subconscious mind and how to manifest new money. For some of you, you could be learning about law of attraction. You could be learning about manifestation techniques. You could be really understanding that our subconscious mind, remember, 96% of everything you do every day is your subconscious mind. The more good memories, the more affirmations you say, the more positivity that you start to put into your life now in the present moment, eventually that will be in the 96% of things that you are making moves off of. That is why affirmations are so important, especially when you're talking about finances. If you have been made to believe that you can only work a 9 to 5, or that you'll always be in poverty, or that the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, they do for a reason. The rich know something that the poor do not. They know about vibration. They know about law of attraction. They know about keeping their vibration in a good place. Most very wealthy, if you do some research, most of the top earning people in the world will tell you that they pray, they meditate, they do all sorts of different techniques. They understand something about money. It is just energy. But when you're living in lack and you can't help it, you're looking at your balance of zero or withdrawal, you're overdrawn. It's not easy to be positive. And so you just continue to vibrate at that level of, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? What's the next thing that's coming? And then it's just a repeated cycle. For some of you, you are being guided to really understand the subconscious mind, understand how money actually flows into your life, that everything is energy. For some of you, you could have a small increase coming, beautiful, making a good investment, getting a raise, something lucky happening over the course of the next 7 days. For some of you, you're doing career building here, taking some master classes, perhaps going to a training. You may have a training to go to in the next 7 days. For others, you possibly are going to hear from a job that you have been trying to get. I feel somebody here has applied for a certain job 1 or 2 times and you haven't heard anything back. Something could be coming in, but you are being guided to make an honest assessment of what you're spending and what's coming in. Are you spending more than is coming in? And if you are, where can you cut some corners? Where can you, maybe go without for a moment to get some things paid off or increase your bank account? I feel for some of you, you are looking into investing. A lot of financial commitments, making long-term investments. You possibly are working in a very fulfilling career. I feel we have 2 categories. People who hate their job, can't stand it, want out of it, just despise it, and are not making enough money. And those who love their job and, are continuing to grow in their career. So it just depends on where you are here. I feel like for everybody here, you could have fulfilling work. There is something around the corner that you may realize you enjoy, or something around the corner coming here that is going to require hard work, but Spirit's saying your hard work will pay off. Weigh up the pros and cons. For some of you, you may be spending too much money because of emotional spending. You possibly are spending too much money because you're bored, perhaps, but stop getting in your own way here, okay? Overcome the trap of your ego. For some of you, it's been uncomfortable. It's been a bit messy. You may be getting in your own way here, Scorpio. For example, if you have to take a transition job and you're embarrassed to have this job, or you're constantly feeling like, you hate going to work and you hate being there and you hate everybody, you're getting in your own way. By changing your perspective, even the worst of jobs, there's a positive, and focusing on the positive of the job. What is positive about this job? And if you're finding a hard time, if you're having a hard time finding something positive, what's positive is it feeds you. It supplies you with financial, with your financial needs. It helps you feed your kids perhaps, or do the things that you enjoy doing. There's always a positive. And when you start focusing more on that, you will be able to overcome whatever is going on here. Tell me, Spirit, what is coming for money and finance for Scorpio in the next 7 days, please? Celebration. For a lot of you, you have something really, really good, really good coming for you. I felt this energy. For some of you, there's a decision that has to be made. You may be asked to take a new shift or do something, a promotion, or perhaps, transfer or do something like this. For others, you may meet a lover at work. You may meet somebody that's new to the job, new to the area, I just heard, and it's actually going to go quite well. Now, be careful, dating at work, because it can get quite uncomfortable. And for some of you, I'm sure you do not. But for others here, I feel there's going to be an opportunity for you to actually, Ace of Cups, I knew it, meet a brand new lover at work or regarding money or around your money. Something, maybe it's involving something else, or maybe it's at their work, but something involving money here may give you an opportunity to meet a brand new person. But do not make too quick of decisions here in the Knight of Swords this week. Don't make any major decisions financially this week. You're just being advised not to do that. Don't make a big purchase. Think it through. Do a true, honest assessment before you go out and buy an impulse car or something like that, is what I'm being guided to tell you. So moving forward to love. Well, we got two. Two came out, so I took them both. Intuition, dreams, emotions, the moon, the unseen. Cancer energy here, scorpionic energy. For some of you, someone wants to come in and have makeup sex. For others, you're about to have an argument in the next 7 days about the same thing you have argued with this person about many times. There's pain and there's conflict, and it's a constant repetition with this person. Over the course of the next 7 days, be careful not to fantasize. Don't get in your mind and over romanticize a certain love situation. Assess it for what it is. What is it really? Not what could be, what once was. What is it now, currently, today? What is this relationship like? Right? If this person is not, if you're not in contact, or the only time they contact you is to have sex, or there's fighting and there's breaking up and there's getting back together, you may want to really assess that. A love that grows with time, needs time to grow. Unexpected lessons in love. Trust broken, unreliable, misled, wanting them, spell work, wanting to manipulate the outcome. For some of you here, I feel like you could be attracting new love interests. Okay. For others, I really feel this person is very manipulating. They mislead you. And over the course of the next 7 days, there could be some broken promise, something they promised to do and not do. Yeah. For some of you, you're about to receive a phone call from somebody. Be careful that they're not misleading you. They do want to talk. Spirit saying communication is key. Remember, you are enough. You are enough. If this person over the course of the next 7 days makes you feel like you are not enough, Scorpio, or they let you in the lurches and run out the door, or they come back and you have a magical night and you don't hear from them again for days, you are enough. I feel there's something coming up over the course of the next 7 days of this person, perhaps, Spirit, this person not following through on something they promised they would. Again, lessons in love with heartbreak. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. But over the next 7 days, there could be something coming that hurts you. All right. I feel like you've been unable to move on from this person. They run from you, although they do love you. There is mutual feelings here. You both adore one another. There's some repetitive fight that seems to be happening. over the course of the next 7 days, or there's something repetitive. It looks to me like it could be makeup sex and then fighting and them leaving again, or them texting you a little bitty just to make sure you're still there, and then not, maybe they say let's meet up and then they don't show up. There's something here, some broken trust over the course of the next 7 days, and it's going to make you feel hostile. So stand back, call upon your inner strength. Over the course of the next 7 days, if you need to call upon your inner strength, ask your spirit team. This person could be stalking you. They have some strategy. I feel that they want to come in and, they have a huge ego though, Scorp. This is somebody that's been waiting for the right time. They want to come correct. Well, they think they're coming correct, but they talk a lot of game, but do not follow through. And this has been a big problem, I feel, in your connection. This is someone who says, you got to ask them 15 times to take out the garbage, or you got to ask them 10 times to do something, or they tell you they're not seeing third parties, and 2 days later, there's a text message on their phone or something like this. There's something repetitively that happens. This person wants to come in and impress you. They don't want anybody else to have you, and because you take care of them, you do everything for them. I feel this is a situation that you have poured and poured and poured and poured and poured some more into this person. You pour your heart into them. You've given them everything, and it has depleted you. For some of you, in the next 7 days here, there seems to be an argument about to break out or something happening. And I wasn't ready for anything like this person's saying. I know you are not like the others. I know this is not the same. I've been reflecting on this in stillness and silence, and that's something that they could come in and tell you, that I feel differently when I'm with you, Scorpio. I feel, I feel like this is different. There's something special. There's something here, but this person just may not be ready to make the improvements that needs to be made for this to be healthy, or for this to go the long haul, is what I think. I think here that, tell me, what is the fight about? Why arguments? I really think that at some point you're going to have your last argument because you are tired. This person could contact you at night. They could want to come in and have sex, okay? There could be some kind of arguments. They have a lot of baggage. They have a lot of shame. They have a lot of guilt. They seem to be foolish. They're a rebel without a cause. And this person, you have fell in love with them. They're going to come in here and perhaps act brand new. Tell you they have a new perspective, want to reawaken lost hope, want to reawaken things between the two of you, but you're going to find that this person is doing the same thing as they were 6 months ago, or acting the same way. Scorpio, you may have outgrown this person spiritually, emotionally, and in every way. You could have outgrown them. Yeah, they don't want to let you go, though. They have this is someone with a very high sex drive. I'm telling you, this has something to do with them coming in and wanting to make love or have sex, and then rushing back out the door. They feel trapped in some situation. Maybe they're telling you that they're out of a third party connection, but they're really not. They seem to have, they're facing karma for their poor decisions. They hate that they've treated you the way they are, but they're refusing to walk away from bad situations or a drug habit, or refusing to walk away from, people, places, and things, right? This person could be a gambler. They seem to never be satisfied. And there seems to be an argument about all of these things. It looks to me like you feel this person chooses something over you, or chooses someone else over you. And it may be time for you to look at this honestly and get on down the road. Allow yourself to heal and grieve, opposed to the constant breaking up to make up kind of thing. And I feel like you're coming to that conclusion as well, Scorp. But remember, this person has their own healing journey. They have their own journey. They have their own lessons that they need to learn. So tell me, Spirit, what does this person, why are they stalking, Scorpio? What do they want? What are they coming in for? because of all the time, energy, and effort that's been spent in your connection. But this person is a nonconformist, Hierophant in reverse. They're in non-traditional connections. They never want to lock it down with you. You know, they never want to actually commit to you. They're always 1 foot out the door, kind of scenario is one of the reasons. Yeah, this person could be dealing with the criminal justice system and bad karma at the same damn time. They look at you like you are single, like you are abundant, like you are pre-empress, pre-emperor status here in the 9 of Pentacles. This could be a Libra, a Taurus, an Earth sign, or a Virgo. Scorpio, a fixed sign. Scorpio, there's a fated event about to happen, sweetheart. A test in love for you, a test for you. No, in the next 7 days, there perhaps is a test on how far you have come, or how much you can stay in your higher self. Do not allow this person to take you to a low place. Don't allow them to take you to an aggressive, raw place where you're ashamed of yourself. I feel they have done that to you way too many times. So whatever happens in the next 7 days, really, really stay in your higher self here. They seem to be coming in, rushing in really hot. They could be low on funds. For some of you, this person left somebody else out in the cold. They're wounded. There seems to be a third party. There seems to be a third party in the background here that they're not telling you about, or they're telling you that it's over with, but it may not be completely over. So be careful. I feel for some of you, you may want to believe this person. You may start to trust this person, and then you're going to find something out within days. And I mean days. Maybe the third party will contact you or something. They want to come in here and tell you that they want a commitment, that they want to boss up, that they want to be Mr. or Mrs. Pentacle. They want to build with you and grow with you. You've spent a lot of time, energy, and effort in this connection, and they don't want to let you go, that they're having a hard time moving on. And all of those things are true. But what is not true is that this person, there's still bad behavior, there's still third parties, or there's still something very toxic in their life that they have not let go of. And I feel like that's going to be what starts the argument. Yeah, I'm trying to make this work, but I feel lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore, so I just sit in silence. I listen to the music you've shared with me. It helps me connect to you, although we are apart. This person seems to sit and listen to music and think about you. They are thinking about the time, the energy, and the effort that's been put in this connection. They are thinking about all the things that you have said to them. They do reflect on this. They really do. And this is why they're rushing back in. They have a lot of deep regrets. They don't want to let you go. They don't. But they also do not want to change. And so if you have outgrew this person, Scorpio, if you have grown to a place where you can just see straight through them, or you're so tired of the toxicity and you just want to be happy, you may want to really think about this, because it looks to me like this is a repetitive cycle that may continue and continue, because this person's not learning lessons, but that doesn't mean you don't have to. If they wanted to be with you, they would do so. Relationships take work. Show a little more effort. That's what they want to say. I feel this person wants to tell you that they want to put in effort, but temptations are affecting your love life. And this is temptations in every way, not just sex. This is temptations everywhere, to fall into toxicity, to fall into shadow self behavior. So there will be a decision that will need to be made here over the course of the next 7 for some of you, okay? Tell me, Spirit, what is the advice that we can give those Scorpios who are dealing with this situation of the back and forth? Justifying behavior. To justify their behavior, even though you know deep down that it was wrong or questionable at best, is clearly not a good sign. unexpected events. Expect the unexpected. Something you do not see coming is soon to change your life. A door that was closed will now open. For some of you, you're about to meet somebody new, very, very special. For others, there's something unexpected happening with this person, and you have been justifying their behavior, because that's what we do. We always do. That's not you being anything, but we always want to soften the blow. So you start making excuses on why they act the way they do, or why they stay with the third party, or why they cheat, or why they use and drink and do whatever. They had a bad childhood, or this or that kind of scenario. There's no excuse for toxicity. We are all grown. We all have the ability to heal. And if somebody cannot get it together, you have to stop at the very least justifying their behavior and holding them accountable, not allowing them to be, coddled anymore. And I feel like that's what you're being called to do here in this scenario. Even if you don't leave this person, or even if you don't cut them out completely, stop justifying their behavior is what Spirit's saying. I really do wish you the best there. So we're going to get 2 final messages, one from your guardian angel, and then some advice for you personally, Scorpio. Tell me, Spirit, what does Scorpio's guardian angel have to say? You know what, guys, we're going to do this a little different. We're going to do this. This one looks good. Jewel. We always pull that one. We'll pull a new one. Creativity, baby. Okay. Let's start with that. We, your angelic messengers, are here to help you unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of the love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feelings and emotions. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity that you possess. Have fun and allow your inner child within to express its true essence. For some of you, there's something you're going to be working on, or some great new project that you are thinking of that's going to help you be creative. It's going to be so good for your sacral. I know I've been taking time out to be creative as well. I love to be creative, and it's been a long time since I've worked on some of my projects. So I have that set aside for today. I have everything out, and I'm going to do a paint pour. So I will show it to you when I'm done. Every event in life presents us with a new opportunity to experience ever greater love. There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust. We, your angels, are guiding you in the current events. This is time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. Trust that there is nothing to fear. There is only love. Spirit is saying no matter what happens in this scenario, whatever happens in your life, whatever happens in general, first of all, your angels are standing beside you, guiding you. Secondly, again, you are going to emerge stronger, wiser, better. Your inner strength is going to be so out of this world. You're not going to be afraid of anything, Scorpio. By the time you make it through this situation, or whatever trials life has thrown at you, you will be able to feel as strong as you actually are. You're going to start realizing how strong you are. Whatever's happening here in the next 7 days, you may need to pull upon some inner strength. Call upon it. There is nothing lost. Know that when you lose something, try to remember that there is always a deeper meaning, that anything you lose comes around in another form. And no matter how bad things may seem, all is not lost, Scorpio. No matter what, if this person walks out the door and does not come back, that just means there is somebody better, greater, stronger around the corner. There is a potential in a person or a situation to develop into something in the future. How you approach it is up to you. For some of you, you're about to meet a new person, and you're going to feel that initial spark. For some that is in separation with this person, you could meet this new person over the course of the next 7 days, maybe on your lunch break, perhaps at work, but there is a brand new love right around the corner for you, and you're going to feel that initial spark, but it will be up to you on how you move forward with it, or if you want to at all. I hope everybody has a beautiful and blessed Sunday. I know I am going to. I'm going to get some things done and be creative and relax. So, love and light.